Popsquatjon. Coming at ya. It's time for some more Chief Keef. This was sent in by Anthony. Anthony, thank you very much for the money you sent in, along with the suggestion. Been doing a lot of Chief Keef. People are huge fans of Chief Keef. I really like Chief Keef, and it's so cool to see all his different styles and like the different stages of his development. It's just insane. So this is from 2016. The song we did yesterday, the day before, was from 2011. And it's hard for me to keep track of everything, but I remember Love No Thotties was like 2013, and people told me at that time he was doing a lot of lean, and so it was very kind of mumbly. I'm not sure exactly what this is going to be like, but let's see here. This is off the Glow Files Part 1, produced by Chris Cheney. As I said, came out in 2016 in August, and this is considered, as with all of his music, rap, drill, trap, Chicago drill. And there you go. That's what I know about this track. I would not be surprised, since it is about, or at least mentions and features prominently in the artwork for this particular song. I would not be surprised if this was a controversial song, as I know Chief Keef is also gang affiliated, and probably not a big fan of the cops, and probably good reasons for that, considering they're definitely part of the racist infrastructure of this this country. Company. And if you don't think that's true, you just need to do more reading. Cops are absolutely built on top of racism. And if they weren't built on top of it, they have become a tool of racism in this country that is beyond belief. It is absolutely incredible. Sickening, disgusting, actually. I mean, in our whole laws, we have laws against marijuana because they wanted to affiliate black people, hippies, marijuana, and other drugs with each other so that they could then crack down on them. And it's all in the history books. Just go read your history. Let's check this out. 2016, Police by Chief Keef. I've also heard this called seen this called Cops, but I think Police is the correct name of this, since that's what it says right here in this artwork. There you go. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Let's check it out. I've got lyrics too.
Hey. I don't talk that much. I observe niggas, I read niggas.
Turn it up a tiny little bit. It's probably going to get louder anyway, but it seems pretty quiet already.
Cause me, moms ain't like you if you was slow, man. She beat your ass if you was slow. How I got the motherfucker.
So, very hard to understand here. He's just running his words together really quickly and also not enunciating. So he says, hey, I don't talk that much. I observe guys. I read guys, because moms ain't like you if you was slow, and she'd beat your ass if you was slow. Your ass out the house. I got my motherfucking pillow. So I assume this is him probably talking about his own history, where his moms would, like, if he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, she'd beat the crap out of him, kick him out of the house, and he had his pillow. I assume he means his actual pillow, and he'd go and sleep. What is my cat whining about now? I'm going to rewind just a little bit, and then that was what he was just saying to us.
I observe niggas, I read niggas. Cause me, moms ain't like you if you was slow, man. She beat your ass if you was slow. How I got the motherfucking pillow. Don't let us catch a lag, catch a ass in traffic. Shit is go get head. Ride with that Mac 10. Go there with the police. Act like you don't know me. Smoking smoking till like OD. Bankroll never folding. I done seen some bitches pulled up, then I get down. Tell them bitches get in if you wanna fit in. 4,000 for this Montclair, I buy 20, yeah. Don't give a fuck, the sun come. Bitch, I'm the sun. Feeling like a light pole, riding with my cyphers, them black disciple. In case you ain't know, I ain't got no J yet, finna go and get that. I buy it, I fit it, stars up my shit. Riding in the Range Rover, all I do is change clothes, all I do is change hoes, all I do is change bros. I can't have the same bros, niggas out like snake goes, bouncing like a kango, but they wanna hang though. Don't let us catch a lag, catch a ass a trap.
It's interesting as that verse goes on. I get a bunch of different thoughts that run through my head as I listen to that, and I'm going to back up, hopefully, and catch most of it. Starts out sounding like he's very much talking about the police, his situation with them, what he thinks about them, and then he goes on, starts another verse, talks about something like a light pole riding with my disciples, and then black disciples, in case you ain't know, I ain't got no jet yet, finna go and get that, which I think is a great kind of like, yeah, I'll get to that, I'll do that. But then in the background, there's like this, he's like almost like he's cheering himself on, and like, or he's trying to convince himself, like, this is how it's gonna be, this is what it's like, this is, I can do this. But then as he goes on and on in this verse, he almost loses steam a little bit. It sounds like he loses a little bit of the forcefulness behind what he's saying, and like he's almost just sort of thinking all these things, and it becomes less and less important. But then the next verse starts, and he jumps back in again, and he starts going again, and he means it again. That's kind of the feeling that I get from it. I have no idea if I'm right, but that's what it feels like to me, just with everything that's going on. But even so, still in the background, he's like, you got this, that sort of thing.
Them black disciple, in case you ain't know, I ain't got no J yet, finna go and get that. I buy it, I fit it, stars up my shit. Riding in the Range Rover, all I do is change clothes, all I do is change hoes, all I do is change bros. I can't have the same bros, niggas out like snake.
See how he loses steam there?
But they wanna hang though. Don't let us catch a lag, catch a ass of traffic. Shit is go get hectic. Ride with that Mac 10. Woo, there go the police. Act like you don't know me. Smoking till like OD. Bankroll never folding. I done seen some bitches pulled up, then I get down. Tell them bitches get in if you wanna fit in. 4,000 for this Montclair, I buy 20, yeah. Don't give a fuck, the sun come. Bitch, I'm the sun. Riding a car, let's see it, then I call big pistol, I'ma flop it, pop it. Riding in the red truck, looking like a damn blood. Salute to them damn bloods, goods to them damn cribs. My niggas coming doing his, don't get no fuck on no cameras. I look in the mirror, I see a rich nigga. Remember when I was broke on Farm Street, selling D and catching felonies, now get paid to make melodies. Hey, still Dipset, bitch. Since 2008, now it's 24.
Love that change up there. Just absolute out of nowhere. It just changes the complete flow, feel, everything about the song. Very, very cool.
When I was broke on Farm Street, selling D and catching felonies, now get paid to me.
And what I also think is cool is he goes from kind of talking about things generally, like talking about the police on the street, if you see me, you don't know me, blah, 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 all that stuff. But then when he starts talking about himself and his past, things get very concrete, and that's when the beat changes. And I don't know if that's 100% accurate. That's just, as I'm listening to this for the very first time, that's what I pick up on. And as soon as he starts talking about himself, then the beat changes.
Melodies. Hey, still Dipset, bitch. Since 2008, now it's 2014. Hey, bitch, and I get my own cake. Hey, get my steak and I eat my own plate. I smoke my own blunts. I blow my own gun. I run my whole clique, nigga. And I'm the youngest, nigga. I got the motherfucking largest check. I got the fucking finest bitch. Nah, Ball got some fine bitches too. Ball got some dime bitches too. Me and Ball, we ball, riding in Lambo. Lambo like hello. Like Shawty, hello. Done it all, bitch, I'm mellow. Pull strings like a cello. I ain't blue, bitch, I'm yellow. By my green, motherfucker, bitch, I'm ghetto. You ain't talking green, don't call my cello. All green, then I push it to the meadow. Then I roll me a rello.
Oh, crazy song. I don't know what the point of it is. It sounds cool. I think it sounds very, very cool. Maybe this is just him. And why is it specifically called Police? Because he doesn't really talk very much about the police. Yeah, it's interesting. I like the sound of it. I really like the sound of it. There's some really cool stuff going on in there. I could see just listening to that because it's just kind of a cool song. Like, you could just have that on in the background and it would sound awesome. And if you happen to listen to it, you'd be like, oh, this sounds pretty cool. Great track. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, it doesn't stand out to me as like one of Chief Keef's best, but not everything is an artist's best work. Still, the guy is an absolute creative powerhouse. Incredible to listen to his stuff and see everything he does. Thank you very much, Anthony, for requesting this. I'm sure I will do more Chief Keef very soon. People send me a lot of Chief Keef stuff, and he's got a ton of music to listen to. Next, I'm going to do a Summers track because I had a nice interaction with Summers the other day, and I wanted to hear some of his stuff, and people gave me some good recommendations in the comments because they came here because of Summers, so I'd like to give those people a little bit more Summers to listen to. Oh, hey, I also got an offer from a game company to maybe feature an ad in one of these videos. I am unsure if I want to do that. Yes, I could use the money, but I don't know. That starts to make it much too real, serious, like a business. I don't know. Damn, I could use the money though. So I don't know. People would say like, yeah, get your money, but that also means I would need to be a lot more organized, which I'm not, and I wish I were. There are things that I do and do incredibly well, and that I am proud of, and there are things that I know I do not do well, and being super organized, like super hyper organized, is not one of the things I do well. There you go. I don't know. I'll think about it some more. If you have opinions on that, please let me know. I'd love to hear from anybody who has anything good to say about it. Pop Squat. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Information in the description below for sending me information, money for reactions. You can always leave comments with suggestions for songs. Maybe I will do them. If you send me money, I will for sure do them. And you can also join my Patreon, also in the description below. Have a good night. I'm going to do one more video and then get these puppies uploaded. Bye-bye.